Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's Source Snack Break. I'm Brittany McLean. I'm the Director of Membership for Source. I'm actually reporting live from the Source Seattle event. So if you're in the Pacific Northwest, come down and see tomorrow. We're getting everything set up. So if you hear a little background noise, please forgive that as we're setting up. But today we're going to be talking with Melissa from Crossville Tile. Melissa, it's so good to have you here.
Yes, thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to present Crossville as a porcelain tile line. And let me get started with sharing our screen.
Cool. And real quick before you do that, just in case, I think we have a lot of regulars, but if you haven't joined before, please do use that chat that you see on the right hand of your screen to ask any questions along the way. Let us know if you like what you see. We love to hear your feedback, but please do feel free to put questions there, and I'll read those off as we go through the presentation. And then if you do need to step away, you'll also receive a copy of this presentation and the recording afterwards, so you can reference it later. So with that, Melissa, I'll turn it over to you to get us started.
Okay, excellent. So today I'll be covering Crossville, and I just want to go over our story in general and who we are. So we're a leading American manufacturer that we've been in Tennessee since 1986, so over 30 years in tile, and that we're a porcelain tile manufacturer. We're family owned and privately held. We have a legacy of pioneering products as well as practices, and we truly introduced the nation's first large format porcelain tiles that were made in the USA. We're still the first and only net consumer of tile waste materials. And we also offer some great solutions such as cross sheen, hydrotect, and some other patented processes that we'll cover today as well. So our story, we're family owned. We're owned by the Kern Group. They are privately held. It's a private business, and we have some great core values. So we are all about family, partnership, integrity, improvement, and respect. So because we're located in the US, our fulfillment rate is 99%. We ship more than 40,000 square feet per day across the US. We hold inventory for your projects, for your national accounts, and we make sure that our turnaround time is very fast. So within 3 to 7 business days, we can have product delivered to the local distributor in your market. We stock and manage for millions of projects. So we have, many multiple accounts that are national accounts. We have large projects that we facilitate across the US. And like I said, we make sure that we are on time and scheduled for your needs, which is very important these days, especially with all the supply issues. We also have a great complaint resolution where we're 7 days or less. We make sure that we fulfill whatever you need in your project. Okay, so some of the unique solutions that Crossville offers are cross sheen. So it's a patented process that we add to the surface of the tile. So I'm going to play this little video for you.
Graffiti from spray paint and markers on your building, even scuffs and stains on interior walls and floors, it all costs too much time and effort to clean up. Cross Sheen by Crossville is the answer to scuffs, stains, and graffiti. Cross Sheen by Crossville is an integrated tile finish available on most Crossville tile products that makes it simple to remove scuffs, stains, and graffiti from exterior and interior walls, as well as interior flooring. Wipe away even aggressive marks with a mild cleaner. Other anti-graffiti coatings can be very expensive to apply, yet can be scraped off easily. Crossville's Cross Sheen is already integrated into the surface, making cleanup and maintenance easy. And Cross Sheen is manufactured in the U.S., meeting your specification requirements. Cross Sheen by Crossville, your answer to scuffs, stains, and graffiti.
That's awesome. I love it. That's very impressive. I like seeing that in action.
Excellent. Yes, it's great for exterior projects, for interior, any kind of questionable neighborhoods. You don't have to worry about any kind of marking or graffiti paint going onto the surface. Hydrotect is another solution that we have. It is an actual invisible coating, and it works indoors as well as outdoors. So for exterior, you do not have to power wash your building. It's photocatalytic process, so you don't have to worry about anything sticking to the surface of the tile and that space. So we also have exterior cladding. that works great for exterior buildings if you're working on that. So we have, it's obviously freeze thaw stable. You won't have any efflorescence. It's low to zero maintenance for that exterior product. And then we also can do cross sheen or Hydrotect on those exteriors as well. We also have laminate by Crossville. So it's large porcelain panels. They are 1 meter by 3 meters in 2 different thicknesses. So we have a 3 millimeter that we can use on walls, as well as a 5.6 millimeter that can be for floors or walls, countertops. We've even had them used in ceiling applications. So it's great design and durability. Let me show you the video to show you that product. So those porcelain panels span 32 square feet when you're looking at them. So imagine 32 square feet without any grout joints between them. We also have another solution called Get Planked program. So what that allows us to do is it allows us to cut our tiles down into smaller sizes at Crossville. So it'll have a factory edge. So essentially, if you had a 24-inch tile, you could cut it down into 8 by 24, 8 by 18, 8 by 12. And that can allow you to have an inexpensive decorative mosaic kind of be put in there, not a mosaic necessarily, but a decorative linear pattern throughout your specification. So all of those can be cut down for you out of our traditional sizes. Oops. Okay, and then we also have traditional tile as well. Let me stop sharing there. I apologize. Trying to find the
no worries.
So those are just some of the solutions that Crossville offers. We have many more. We have traditional tile lines. We have mosaics, glass mosaics, natural stone. Were there any questions about the porcelain panels or any of the solutions for exterior, Hydrotect, or any of those options?
We don't have any yet, but we'll give the chat a second to see if there's any questions that came in. I think you mentioned, right, that both those first exterior products, they're suitable for all weather types. So yes. Heat, cold weather, all of that. And could you talk maybe a little bit about like the maintenance on that? It sounds, these coatings, is there, do you need to worry about how often do you have to, touch things up or any of that? If you can give a little.
So for the cross sheen, it's for the life of the product. So there's no issue of it wearing off over time. You will always be that graffiti resistant product that you have, and so Sharpie resistant. You do have some off-market spray paints nowadays that are sold not in regular stores. Those can be tougher to get off, but the product is low porosity and it does allow you to clean easier. So it's easier maintenance as well with the cross sheen. With the Hydrotect product for exteriors, you do not have to power wash the building. So it actually, nothing sticks to the building. It's actually anti-static. And so even if there's dirt or fumes from the highway or rain, it actually that surface goes right off of the surface of the tile. You don't have to worry about water drops or any kind of maintenance at all. So if you are looking for an exterior project, and it actually cleans the air around it. So it's similar to planting trees and kind of helps clean up that surface as well. The area around the building. So some of the other solutions I would say, let's go over the large porcelain panels. So they're 1 meter by 3 meters. So that's 32 square feet that you're spanning in one tile. 3+ is going to be for walls. 5.6 millimeter thickness will be for floors or walls. And we've also recently introduced 12 millimeter countertops as well. So that is a different
cool.
thickness. And those products for the countertops in 12 millimeter will span 56 square feet. So you can have a large island, you can do backsplashes, countertops. It has all of the attributes of porcelain. So it's stain resistant, chemical resistant, heat resistant. You can take a blowtorch to the surface of the product and you do not have to worry about it changing color. It also is completely UV stable. So if the sun is hitting on it directly, you don't have to worry about it changing color. Sometimes some of the products, quartz products, if it's white, it will yellow over time. You don't have to worry about that issue with this product. Their surface will look the same now as it does in 30 years. So it's a very long life cycle.
I love that. Growing up in Arizona, I've definitely seen that be a problem, and in certain restaurants at the tables or, like you say, areas get hit with it. And yeah, so that's great.
Yes, it's a great product indoors as well as outdoors. And when you think about it, think of all of the areas use porcelain, airports, mass transit, where there's lots of traffic. So it's an ideal surface for any solution, for countertops. And of course, and now you don't have to have the grout issues that you used to have with other porcelain tiles.
Right. Love that. Doesn't look like we had any other questions coming in yet, but if you do, it's not too late. Give it a minute, but no, this is super great to see. And if you have more questions or want to see these products on the Source website, we've got all of the Crossville reps information there, so you can look up who your local rep is and also order samples. But if you do have anything else, we can connect you with Melissa, and I'm sure she can put you in the right direction if she doesn't have the answer, if there's somebody on the team again who's more focused in your area. With that, I think I don't see any other questions, so we can cut this one a little short, but we'll be back again next week. We've actually got a special, it's a 30-minute edition. We've got Tim Conaway, who's the VP of Sustainability from Shaw, coming to chat and tell us a little bit more about what they're up to, so you can sign up for that next week. But Melissa, this was so great, and I love seeing those products, and lots of fun applications to think about using that for, and really appreciate your time.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thanks everyone for snacking with us, and we'll see you next week. Bye everyone. Bye. Thank you.